I'm thinking of taking someone to the small claims court, and I'm fairly confident that I'll win. If I do win the case and they don't pay, can they be forced to pay? I've read different things that they can't, and I've also seen things that they can be forced to pay.
Is it a person or a limited company, Jim?
It's a limited company. It's a mobile mechanic.
Okay, and he trades through a limited company?
Yes.
Right. Are you sure about that? I just want to make sure you're sure.
Well, so when you say limited company...
Do you know what a limited company is?
Not directly, no, not in specific terms, no.
So he may or may not be a limited company. If he's a mobile mechanic, is he a sole trader?
Yes.
I'm going to assume he's not a limited company then. He can be forced to pay, but you can't get blood out of a stone. So if he doesn't have the money, you can't get him to magic it off the magic money tree. The ways that he can be forced to pay are, number one, you can get what's called an attachment of earnings order if he's employed, but that doesn't sound like he is, which means his employer has to deduct it from his wages and pay it to you. But if he's a self-employed mechanic, that's not going to be applicable. Option number two, you can send in the bailiffs. The bailiffs will charge you a small fee, but they'll go to his house, seize his stuff, sell it, and anything that's left after paying the bailiffs additional fees will go to you. Option number three, if the amount in question is, I forget what it is, I think it's £1,000, but I might just be making that up, is more than a certain amount, then you can have him declared bankrupt, although then, of course, you won't see the money. But if he's got the money, you can get it by sending the bailiffs in. It's just not always a very swift process.
And then, sorry, if I can add another aspect, he's got a given address, but his given address is, from what I can understand, no longer directly connected with him. It's a separate company. It's his given address, but when I contacted them...
So it is a company. He is trading through a company.
Well, it's a separate company. It's actually a surfboard company in Brighton, which he apparently was attached to.
Okay. Do you know his home address, Jim?
No.
Do you know his business address?
Well, that's the one he's given.
And if you search for him on the internet, does it come up with that address?
Yes.
Well, then just serve the papers at that address.
Yeah, I've done that initially, and that's why I'm wondering if I proceed further, will I have any rights to take it further, essentially? So
yes, absolutely, yes. And you can also get him to go in front of a judge, and the judge will ask him questions about his means, his finances, which will include his home address. So you can get the bailiffs in.
Okay, that's clarified it perfectly.
Good.
Thanks,
Jim,
Daniel.
what I would also do is go onto the internet and search for enforcing county court judgments, and you'll get all the details of all the options there.